Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another beer review. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much with the holidays and everything. It's been kind of crazy. Just got back yesterday from Sweden from work, so it's been kind of crazy lately. Anyway, today we have a bomber from Seattle. It is the Elysian Superfuzz Blood Orange Ale. Might be kind of interesting. Just happened to pick up this beer at the grocery store because the really cool label on this thing. But I have no idea how it's going to taste. It's a bomber, so let's get this thing opened up, do a little bit of history, look at the bottle and stuff, and get going on this thing, why don't we? Elysian Brewing Superfuzz Blood Orange Pale from Seattle, Washington. A pale ale infused with blood orange. Pale and Munich malts along with German and Northwestern hops. I'm assuming that's Northwestern US. ABV 6.4%, IBU 45. Really cool bottle. Reminds me of the Nike Mojo golf ball boxes. Did anyone actually ever use those things, or was I the only one? It's got that hippie, trippy vibe, man. So this beer is hitting every craft beer requirement right on the head. Quirky ingredients, unorthodox bottle design, weird name, and from one of the fastest growing craft beer cultures in the US, and a brewery that brews over 350 different brews. So what's the problem, Mike? One word. Pumpkin. And I quote, Elysian has brewed over 350 different recipes since opening in 1996. While Elysian's brewers use a variety of unusual ingredients, they are seasonally notorious for their pumpkin beers. Each year, Elysian hosts the Great Pumpkin Beer Festival, where dozens of different pumpkin beers are poured, some of them from giant pumpkins. There's pumpkin tea, pumpkin pie, pumpkin lattes, pumpkin bread, Oreos, and Force is probably cooking up some damn pumpkin shrimp. I don't know. So why do we need a pumpkin beer? What is everyone's obsession with pumpkins? This is not one of those beers. Thank God. On to the review. We're using a Moss today because I just want to get the whole beer in one glass, so there's going to be a little room up top. First impressions, whoa! This is an orange beer. Well, of course, it's called a blood orange pale. But holy cow, like this is like pumpkin orange. It's a really, really cool color. There's a lot of hops going on in there, but they're like fruity hops. I don't know, man. I'm interested to try this thing out. Let's see how it tastes. It's honestly not like anything super crazy and wild. I mean, it's definitely an ale. You get the really like hoppy, really smooth kind of taste going on. At the end, you are kind of getting like a little bit of fruitiness, but it's not like super crazy and wild. It's really not as crazy and wild as this, bottle might lead you to believe. It's not a difficult beer to drink, really. If you're used to pale ales, this shouldn't really be a problem at all. It's got some really nice hops going on, though. I really like the hoppy flavor. So whenever I think of blood orange, I always think of like when I was a little kid, you go to the fair, and they always have like the shaved ice with the syrup that you can always like drizzle over top, And they had flavors like blue raspberry and apple, and they always had blood orange for whatever reason. I just remember that always being like super, super sweet. But this isn't really the beer. The beer is nothing like the shaved ice, as you already might have assumed. 6.4% alcohol in this stuff, so it is a little bit stronger than maybe a lager, pilsner type stuff like that. I don't know if this is supposed to be like some kind of like super hippie type of a beer or something like that. It's like I said, it's not really that crazy and wild and outlandish or anything. It tastes very, very pale ale-ish, but it really does have really nice hop aftertaste. A little bit sweet, but not really. It's not overpowering by any means. And then yeah, you got that little bit of like fruitiness coming up at the end. But it's a good beer. It's not bad. I kind of like it. I think the craziest thing with this beer by far is the color. Like it is orange. It is like traffic cone orange. So I'm drinking this in January. However, I would have to say this is probably more like a summer type of beer, given the fact that it's kind of fruity and refreshing. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do, right? By the way, Elysian Brewery, and your labels, props. Like, it's like a matte finish. It's not like papery. It's like a matte, really nice finish. Okay, critique of label over. So we're kind of coming down to the end of this guy. It's been a big beer, but a quick review. So I've been trying to change some stuff up lately. Got a new camera. Hopefully the video quality is a little bit better. Got some more lighting. Hopefully the video quality is a little bit better. The beers coming up are going to be really, really cool. I can't tell you guys enough. We got an India Pale Lager coming up. We have an American Trappist beer coming up. We've got a bottle conditioned ale coming up. We've got a blended, fermented, and wine barrel freak of nature thing coming up from Goose Island. We got some really cool stuff coming up, you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned here on Beerlay. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, subscribe, thumbs up, comment. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Whoop.